We have a full GT topic, our GT topic for the day. So it was basically for the impact that journalism currently has on the people and the power that the social media is creating around these days. Why we brought up this topic is because of the TRP thing that just happened with the Republic TV. So the reason behind this was like everyone is running behind TRPs, even the news channels, hence they are not coming up with something that is actually required, but they're coming up with something which the people want to see, that is mostly the masala and all those things. On the other hand, if we talk about the social media, so there is no TRP associated with it, and there's nothing, there's no associations. It is basically because of the trends and the things that happen around it. The first example that I would like to share is for the Baba Ka Dhaba thing that just happened. If anyone of you is active on any of the social media channels around, then you might have heard of the name Baba Ka Dhaba, which was promoted by Swad official channel. So these are the two things that we would like to see. Okay, your views on it, like how is journalism, what impact it is creating, and how the power of social media is doing what the journalism should do. So who would like to start for this? Let me get like the topic that I am trying to discuss is clear to everyone. Any questions on this? Okay, so would anyone like to start? Local engineer, would you like to start this topic? Local engineer is just nodding
Dipesh?
like this. No.
No, I like to speak in this meetup. Come on.
Dipesh?
Local engineer,
जर्नलिज्म का
yes,
नाम
yes,
सुनते
yes.
ही
Okay,
अर्नब
guys,
गोस्वामी याद आ
since
जाता
this
है.
is a GD, I'd recommend everyone to get back onto the video
Yes, everyone
because
should.
this is not a one-on-one discussion kind of thing. It's a GD.
I'm thinking, am I the only one जिसके दिमाग में है ना जर्नलिज्म का नाम सुनते ही अर्नब गोस्वामी याद आता है.
Shweta Singh, she's a good.
You're not the only one.
चंद्रशेखर, हमारे दिमाग की रैम साइज थोड़ी सी ज्यादा बड़ी है,
बहुत ज्यादा.
तो उसके अलावा और भी लोग हमको पता होते हैं. वो बात अलग है, मैं न्यूज़ बिल्कुल फॉलो नहीं करता, तो वो भी नहीं पता कौन है.
मैं भी नहीं.
Okay, so I'd like to take it up on let's because we were saying कि it is TRP the only deciding factor. So as far as I know, TRP is concerned when we are going for ad revenue, right? So जो companies आपके पास में ads generate करने के लिए आती है, they go for you based on their TRPs. So why is TRP creating such an impact when it comes to the news channels?
Because paid media, obviously, if you know that somebody is giving you that much money to make an impact, paid media actually sways the the outlook of a particular media channel, and that is not correct because we are looking for impartial and unbiased kind of news. We are not expecting that one news channel, for example, I should not be saying Z News or Republic News, they are just showing one side of the entire story, and I don't think that is right or that is fair for other people.
So there were some government interventions in the TRP system, right? So what were they about? Why is government concerned what my TRP is going forward?
Can I take it from here?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. So are you asking in regards to the Sudarshan channel issue or the state government of Maharashtra in the whole TRP fiasco which is happening right now? Because
the
these
whole
are
fiasco that
totally
is happening right now.
So what I think is that basically I don't like Arnab. Okay, if you follow my Quora profile, I'm a liberal. So basically I hate that guy, and I'd actually go on a limb and say that I endorse whatever is happening to him because he's made his bed with certain politicians. So he's in the river swimming with the sharks. That's beside the point. What I think is that the entire TRP fiasco, as far as I've seen, it's a completely witch hunt. The government of Maharashtra is for a police chief commissioner to come hold a press conference just on the basis of a few vague leads and say that so and so news channels were involved in this TRP kind of thing. It reeks of state hammering media down. It becomes a precedent and it sets a precedent for other state governments to follow. Not that it is not happening, but it has been happening in West Bengal. It has been happening in let's say Uttar Pradesh, where sedition laws are quite used, they are hammered down, and these journalists they just disappear from social media and wherever they function. But here it was completely brazen. Yesterday, what happened is that Arnab Goswami actually contacted Bar through one of his editors. I can't remember his name, and the agency, they said that if we had anything against you, we would have told in an email, we would have told you, and we would have filed a police complaint separately. So it's a complete witch hunt. You can take it in any manner as you want. That's the way I see this whole problem. It's a sham. He's being hunted because he's a BJP spokesperson.
Makes sense.
That's how it is. It does, because it's completely out in the open. The entire thing doesn't make sense. They actually don't have anything against him, and they'll actually come out more strong from this. So whatever they were hoping, it's not going to happen. They've actually shot themselves in the foot.
Does anybody have another other views?
So actually, I think other than the TRP thing, Deepesh sir had mentioned about this masala news and how public is getting too much attracted to or such kind of things, which is not actually helpful to us. I am a teen, so I know about the teen mentality, like how we think, and many people are just blindly following some other people who have no influence on social media, and they're just here to like badly influence. It's not something worth at this age of our life. So blindly following them is our mistake, and the media is just taking advantage of that. They just want money, so they promote such kind of news. They keep posting articles, reports about it, and the public just blindly follows them. So this is my view, and I don't know about the TRP thing, but public should also be blamed for this. We are the ones who are promoting, we are the ones who are encouraging them to do such kind of things. So they just ignore the main thing, like the main part where we should focus on, like unemployment, poverty, and they just go on to such kind of things which don't need that much attention also. So media has becoming more of an entertaining part than a part which should intervene in between and convey the public opinion to the government. So that's it. I just wanted to say this much.
Lokarajan, up to an extent, actually most of it, I agree with what you're saying. I would term this as human tendency to start trusting such outlets, and
Yes.
then on their end as well. Now, since they have the power to relay anything to us in whatever form or mode they want to, they think that they have this assumption that they have this power to modify or spice up things however they want. Then political parties, I'm assuming that's true because I have no idea, because I haven't seen anyone actually doing that in front of my eye with my own eyes. So this is what I've heard. Political parties take advantage of it by paying news and media outlets. So if that's the case, then who are we to trust? I think the only source or the only entity that we can trust on is our own senses.
Yes, that's true. And we are
To
giving
see
unwanted
what's in
power to
front
the
of
media.
us. No, yeah, that's what I'm getting to. I'm getting to it a little. I'm going through the scenery. So if we see something on news and media, we need to bifurcate what is the truth and what's the masala on top of it. We should have that capacity. Now, since the hectic days that we've been having, our lives that have been set up in such a way, we don't have time for anything extra. Right?
Yes.
To sit down in
Right,
front of the news is normally what we do when we are done with the day, we are tired and we just want to catch up on things. We don't want to sit down there and okay, this is what the truth is, this is what the masala is. We don't want to be doing that. We don't just have the capacity. So what we end up doing is we end up actually listening to whatever these guys are telling, and we don't give a shit about if it's true or not. We just take it from there. So it's all a mind game. It's all what's happening in our mind. It's all but because what media guys, what these news outlets provide to us, this is their earning. This is what their work is. they have much larger capacity to give in, put in more effort into it than us, because when we are processing it, we are like sitting at home when we are tired, already done with life's bullshit, and we don't have that much energy to, filter it out. So obviously they win.
I have a slight
So my resolve for
disagreement.
that, so my resolve for that is I just ignore media. I don't even look at news. I'm sorry, that's
Okay.
really ignorant, but and I'm sorry for that.
That's
but
just
this
one
is how
choice.
it is.
That's just one choice
Not
of
the option,
ignoring
but-
media.
Money.
Yeah?
I'd like to just add to your point. Okay, like
Sure.
you said that we need to, the viewer needs to have his senses about him. When he's looking at some news, he has to segregate what is true and what is not true.
Right.
Recently in our program, we were shown a small documentary called Nero's Guests, and it's by P. Sainath. You might have heard of him as a journalist who writes exclusively for the marginalized people of India. So what he's saying that there are very certain particular sector of news that comes to the forefront, and in the world that like everybody is so busy looking at their own stuff and doing their own things that they don't have the time or the inclination to go to the deeper part of the news. There are a lot of things that are going around in the world, and only certain things that can be sensationalized get to the top, and media people take advantage of this. And
Right, because of TRP.
exactly, so there is no way that media channels will let go of that opportunity to make money out of that. They are milking the this opportunities actually. And
I agree with you, because it's their earnings, and that, I mean, that is why they have that outlet to earn. And if they want to earn more and more, because once you get into that cycle of earning, and then if you can be competitive and earn more, that's what you're going to do. Not just in media outlet, be it education
there is
industry, be
there
it
is
the
a very
hospital, the healthcare.
thing. Okay, there's a very generic thing that everybody knows that farmers are committing suicide, and everybody knows that it is a burning issue because they are the backbone of the economy. And yet
Right.
people will not say that it is a matlab, I don't know what to say. It will not make to the news. Everybody will say कि भाई ये तो होता ही रहता है, every day it is going to happen the same thing. ये लोग रोते ही रहेंगे. So they don't know what is going on in the minds of the people who are actually the victims there. And it's, yeah, Ganesh.
Yeah, please.
Remember a time. I remember a time
So right now,
when
you can say
Star
this,
Plus
right?
Pay. I'm sorry, just one more point. I'm really sorry, whoever was talking, I couldn't see them on the screen. One more point. I remember the time when Star Plus Pay, रात को 9 बजे 1 घंटे के लिए न्यूज आती थी. On Prime
Yeah,
channels,
man.
there used to be news for 1 hour. What I fail to understand, does anyone know how many news channels does Star have? It's more than one at least, right?
Maybe I think 5 to 10. Yeah,
Right.
they've got news channel in regional languages also. Yeah.
So I'm not talking about other.
Many, I think 28.
I'm not talking about other languages.
We are getting you.
Right. So from 1 hour
Yes,
of
yes.
news,
Yes.
how did we reach to? Forget the number of channels one media outlet has. Where do they come up with a lot of content that goes for like 24 hours a day? Then it
Can I
has
make
to be
2
spiced
points?
up. Sure, I'm done. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So my first point is, regardless of whether you watch the TV shows, I think the news channels or not, the media is not going to care because the sample space of the BARC meters is very less. I think it is just 6,000 households. Based on these 6,000 households, the ad revenue industry, which is in excess of 8,000 crore, I think, if I'm not wrong, it runs. So they distribute ads in that manner, and it's a highly corrupted system. There have been reports from 2018, I guess, and in the years preceding that. So not watching news is not a solution because they are not looking out for you. You watch or you don't watch, it doesn't matter. What matters is that those 6,000 households, they have a particular news channel switched on from a particular time slot to a particular time slot. That's the first thing. Second thing is, what I believe is that social media has actually created a sort of divide amongst people, in that sense that the extreme of the left and the extreme of the right, they've got some genuine space, some space to now talk about their views. They've got a similar platform like you. And I think there's one lady here who is specialized in psychology. Maybe she can corroborate it further. But fear sells pretty well. If you are telling people that you're losing your job because of a Bihari and you're losing your job because of Muslim or that Hindus are killing you, it basically sells, man, because it tells that there's nothing wrong with you or there's nothing wrong with your politician. So what this has done is that people debate a lot. They don't actually discuss facts, and this is permeated into our news channels. If you see them, the reporters don't actually go out. There's no on-the-beat reporting nowadays. They just sit into their TV, their studios, and they have panels of 8 to 10 individuals. Some liberals they bring, cliched group, one Pakistani they want to beat around, and 2-3 right-wingers, one BJP spokesperson, and they just debate. People love debate. People have started loving debate, and you can have debates about pretty much anything without even knowing an iota, about that topic. There's also one thing which I see. We are living in a postmodern world. Actually, I don't know if it sounds as a cliche or not. People they've just generally started believing that there are two kinds of truth to every situation. There's nothing like objective truth. So if I'm watching, for example, Hathras case, I'll be believing it in a certain manner. And if Arnab Goswami brings about the Nakkal auntie into that, the other person is going to believe it in a certain manner. Now, what gets lost in the translation is that the police, they screwed up, Yogi Adityanath administration screwed up. It actually plays in the hands of the government. It has played in the hands of the Congress party before this, but they didn't have the game like BJP does, and in their time, social media was actually booming, so they couldn't play catch up. That's how we see this whole thing as. Social media and news channels, both of these entities are intertwined each other. They feed into each other. You outrage over a Surf Excel ad on the social media, it has, I think, 100,000 or not even that, 19K hashtags, and NDTV picks it up and says Hindutva people have started this thing, and suddenly it blows over and becomes a national topic when it shouldn't be. That's how we ended up creating Kanhaiya Kumar. That's how we ended up creating, a lot of people, if we had just ignored them, even exist today. That's how it is. It's outrage Olympics. That's what I call it. And it sells, and you can outrage all day long. It's a profitable industry. The days of objective news, I miss the boring news. I actually kind of miss it a lot. It is gone. It's high octane. Everyone loves it because everyone can have an opinion on it. Nobody understands numbers. Nobody understands कि अभी इस QD में कितना growth हुआ, Q3 में कितना growth हुआ. They just want to know कि मैडम briefcase में अपना बही खाता लेके आई या फिर वो किस में लेके आई, and how many times Rahul Gandhi laughed and hugged Modi and all that crap, because the TV news media have actually come down to their level. They are not teaching them, they are telling them that this is the truth. And Arnab Goswami says it openly. Other TV news media channels won't say, but he actually says it openly. He says that I'm here to sell opinions, do what you want to do. That's the new normal, and I think you've got to get used to it. It's not going away. I'm done.
Ganesh, I think that somewhat at some point we are also responsible for these kind of things, right? We have stopped taking like interest in these things. Now we are off the shelf, or you can say. Yeah.
That's a cop out in my opinion, because that's a cop out in my opinion, because you can blame the public for literally everything, but it goes more deeper than that. You have to study William L. Shirer. He has written a 1500 page book on the Third Reich, Germany. If you guys have the time, you should have a look at it. And the Germans, they were pretty much very peace-loving people. And when the government started feeding them what they called as fat, in those days, people had all the time in the world. I mean, what was the mode of recreation? Newspapers, books. And still, they were bought over. So if you just say that the onus lies on the masses to sort of listen to 2-3 sources and get their own truth, down in the middle. It's not going to happen because we are a poor country. We are a country where in the middle class, we go to our offices at 9 o'clock, we come back in the night at 9 o'clock. We don't have the time. We don't have the time. And I won't blame it on the people. They are very poor. They are highly taxed. The facilities are not there. They're fed up and they're scared.
Hello.
I think we lost him. His voice was
I have a
breaking up.
question from you all. Hello. Am I
Yeah, sure.
audible?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, please.
तो बेसिकली आई वांट टू आस्क यू दैट जैसे कि आप सब इतने देर से बोल रहे हैं कि सोशल मीडिया ये कर रहा है, ये चीज होनी चाहिए, ये गलत कर रहा है, इस तरीके से नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट है, तो इन द सेंस तो सोशल मीडिया होना ही नहीं चाहिए ना फिर, जब वो इतनी नेगेटिव एनवायरनमेंट लाइक इसकी वजह से हो रहा है, तो फिर तो जर्नलिज्म, जो जर्नलिस्ट होते हैं, इन सबको होना ही नहीं चाहिए, न्यूज नहीं होनी चाहिए या कुछ और नहीं होना चाहिए.
टेक्निकली फिर भावना टेक्निकली इंटरनेट ही नहीं होना चाहिए बिकॉज इंटरनेट इज मेकिंग पीपल कनेक्ट. So this is like a vicious circle. It started with internet, then it went to social media, then it went to news channels. So it's kind of a vicious circle, and we are trapped in it. So people can talk, and there's nothing to regulate that. So they want to talk, let them talk, let them do it. Just we have to be like aware of the fact that only 20% of the people in the world, I presume, at least around me, 20% of the people are actually doing things in a right way. So if somebody, when I say right way, I mean to say not sharing wrong things, not sharing irrelevant, not sharing irrelevant things. I'm saying is right? Not sharing irrelevant things, huh? Other than that, everybody is just sharing what they are watching and whatever they are getting, whether it's on it is just not on WhatsApp. Frankly, I never knew about Arnab Goswami until those memes started. Right, and now Arnab Goswami is famous. That's why he started Republic, and that's how it all started. So it's a vicious
So I was making friends, 2000-3000 friends हो गए. So that was the era when we were sharing real information, real emotions, real things. Then coming to the Facebook was also very good, but certainly what happens over the period of time, that is the tendency of humans. Then the things are readily, easily available, so they started making the things in a different way,
Exploiting it.
exploiting it. So what exactly has happened? Things are readily and easily available, and whatever things are coming in my mind, I'm posting it on social media. Whether I'm taking tea, I have a fight with anyone, means I need some ways to engage my peoples. What exactly I am doing, and I want to be popularized. ये जो भूख है, likes की भूख या अपने आप को दिखाने की भूख, ये over the period of time बढ़ी है. क्योंकि मैंने वो वाला एरा भी देखा है जब ऑर्कुट में हम लोग अपनी अभिव्यक्ति शो कर रहे थे, और यहाँ पे हम सिर्फ बेकार और फालतू के काम कर रहे हैं और कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो जो
It becomes like an addiction.
या तो अब हुआ क्या है कि वही चीजें आजकल बहुत ज्यादा पब्लिसाइज की जाने लगी हैं जो फैसिनेट करती हैं आदमी को. नाउ कमिंग टू द अब्यूजिव लैंग्वेज, nowadays it is very much popular. Every third person is abusing, and he is getting likes and popularization. And I have seen girls, they are engaged in those guys they are abusing. They don't have content with them at all, but they need to show their presence on market, and that is there. Carrie Minty, you all might be knowing. Carrie Minati.
I was about to ask, Archit, I'm really sorry I was about to ask. As soon as Archit said about abusive language, कितनों के दिमाग में कैरी मिनाटी का नाम आया?
नहीं आया हमारे तो.
हिंदुस्तानी भाई आया था.
नहीं आया.
नहीं आया हमारे तो. मनीष के दिमाग में आया. मनीष के दिमाग में आया.
Then अगर जिसके दिमाग में नहीं आया ना, you guys should not be talking about abusive content.
हम देखते ही नहीं.
Yeah, exactly.
We were not talking about
abusive content की अगर बात करते हैं.
So you are the negative impact of social media.
Yes,
I am not talking about this negative impact. What I want to communicate is that please listen.
Sorry, Archit, that was my fault. Please.
अर्चित मैं आपको नहीं बोल रहा था.
हाँ, I got it, Chandra.
अपन बाद में बात करेंगे.
तो
अर्चित प्लीज कंटिन्यू, नहीं तो हम लोग बंद नहीं होंगे.
टाइम हो गया. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक ले चलते हैं.
I'll take only 2 more minutes, Chandra, if you allow me.
Yeah.
Hello.
Permitted. So यहाँ मेरा जो कहने का मतलब है वो ये है कि सोशल मीडिया और ये सारी चीजें जरूरी हैं आज की डेट में. ऐसा नहीं है. मैं आज भी फॉर नेटवर्क, इफ आई वांट टू कम्युनिकेट और टॉक टू समवन टू whom I have not spoken for a very long time, or I want to connect him in any ways, so I'm getting connected. I don't have Facebook app, I don't have Messenger app at all. I have deleted every social media which is making me distracted, because ये एक बीमारी है. आप लोगों को मानना पड़ेगा, आज नहीं तो आज के 2 साल बाद मानेंगे, और इसका ट्रीटमेंट डॉक्टर्स के साथ में जाके कराएंगे. जो कंप्यूटर विजन सिंड्रोम और मोबाइल विजन सिंड्रोम आ रहे हैं, इस तरह के पेशेंट्स रोज डॉक्टर्स के क्लिनिक के अंदर जाते हैं. आई नो दिस थिंग बिकॉज आई एम मीटिंग विद ऑल ऑफ देम. तो इनका जो ट्रीटमेंट है, साइकोलॉजिकल ट्रीटमेंट बहुत जल्दी होने लग जाएगा. हम लोग को आना पड़ेगा उस वाले लेवल पे.
तो इस बात पे मैं एग्री नहीं करता यार.
क्या राहुल?
मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि ये अपने अडॉप्ट करना पड़ेगा. जैसे जैसे इवोल्यूशन हो रहा है ना, ऐसे ऐसे फोन्स और जो आप बोल रहे हो ना सोशल मीडिया, ये सब अपने डेली रिचुअल्स में आ जाएंगे धीरे धीरे.
हाँ,
इसके लिए मतलब साइकोलॉजिकल अभी प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है, लेकिन आज से 5 से 10 साल बाद ये सब नॉर्मल होगा. मतलब जो बंदा मोबाइल यूज नहीं कर रहा, इंटरनेट यूज नहीं कर रहा, वो पीछे रह जाएगा. मतलब कि
I think this is going on a different tangent.
Rahul, that's already happening.
राहुल
आपको
थोड़ा सा अलग
जर्नलिज्म का मतलब सिर्फ ये नहीं होता कि आप तक इंफॉर्मेशन पहुंच पाए. Journalism मतलब होता है कि opinionated.
I think we are
just give me a second over here, guys. This is going on a completely different tangent, and we are short on time. So I suggest let's move this discussion to a later time, where after we are done with the topic, our second topic for the evening. And if we have time after that, we'll take it up. Make sense? Dipesh, over to you.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. So thank you everyone.